Hello everyone, Fanta here, and you are watching FANTAVISION. I didn't want this to be a rant channel, but I feel like it's slowly becoming one with the way the gaming industry is just absolutely becoming the worst. I don't understand why it's happening all at once. You know, I mean, I just want to have fun and play video games, and then this shit just keeps happening. So, what am I talking about? Activision has filed and won a patent for basically trying to manipulate people into buying more microtransactions, but in an even shadier way than they already have been with loot boxes. You see, Activision, this wonderful company, which is known for, you know, lots of different multiplayer games, including Call of Duty, they're going to take advantage of the matchmaking system and match you with people who have loot that is going to beat you. So basically it's the opposite of what matchmaking is supposed to be. Matchmaking is supposed to be so the good people are with the good people and the bad people with the bad people. And as you work your way up, you slowly get, as you get better, you play better people. So it's kind of a organic way of getting better at the game. It makes it so you have fun and you're just constantly getting dominated. So with that in mind, this new patented matchmaking system, now that's not promised to be implemented anytime soon, but you know it's going to be. Come on, let's be real here. I'm not even being a cynical asshole. This is what is going on in the gaming industry. We've got EA already making pay-to-win games like Battlefront 2. At least it was in the beta. We'll see how it turns out in the main game. And now with this pay-to-win stuff, with this patent, it's going to be like a double whammy, just a double, just 1-2 punch to the gamer's wallet and face. And it's really frustrating to see these games get more and more of a mental, I don't know, like a mental war with the gamer. That's what it really is, because you're constantly bombarded with, hey, buy this, hey, buy this, hey, get that loot box, hey, you want this item? I can see you want this item, so we're going to match you with somebody who has that item. So this could even work with cosmetics. Jim Sterling was just talking about this, and I didn't even think about it when I first read the article. So people are like, oh, cosmetics, it's purely whatever, it doesn't affect the game. It does to me, because, I mean, before you could just get unlockables in the game, and you didn't have to pay microtransactions to get the damn unlockables. You could just do like a specific thing, like, I'm sure in the future Call of Duty skins, if you want a gold skin, you better get it in a loot box. Whereas in the past, you get like 100 headshots or something like that. It was probably more. But you know what I mean. You get 100 headshot kills and then you get the golden gun. That's great. Now, you're paying for it, which is happening in so many different games, not just multiplayer, as we've seen with Shadow of War. And I'm sure future games are going to have even more loot boxes. And nothing is really going to get done. Nothing's going to... It's only going to get worse unless we start fighting against this shit. We see that they're at least listening. I mean, EA fought back, or didn't fight back, answered to, us constantly complaining about, hey, this is a pay-to-win game. Us pointing out their shit. They responded by going, don't worry, the legendary items are not in loot crates. So they at least respond, and maybe if we hadn't, made a big stink about it, legendary items would have been in loot crates. So, oh my god. It's baffling that this kind of shit is happening in my favorite entertainment medium. And it's really sad to see that this is happening. It's crazy just how scientifically, diabolically, almost evil this method they show is. And I've got an image up right now. They break it down so player A doesn't have said item, player B has said item that they're interested in, match those two together, and then more than likely they're hoping that player B is basically going to be doing the marketing for them, so the other player will, oh, he's got a really good weapon and he just kicked my ass with it, I'm gonna buy that weapon. I'm not falling for your shit. If I see a game that does that, I hear the slightest hint of a game might having that in it, I'm not buying it. And I suggest you don't buy it either. Vote with your wallet. I know a lot of people are saying that's pointless, but it really isn't. If we all band together, you don't buy the game, they're going to hear something. That's what happened with Battlefront 1. People weren't buying the season pass. A lot of people didn't buy the game. It did do well, but it didn't retain a player base, so they didn't make enough money. Or to them, they didn't make enough money. I'm sure they made a ton. And they saw that that model didn't work. So they got rid of the season pass, which is good because it segments the population. And then they instead put in a pay-to-win model, which is even worse somehow. I don't know how they found a worse way to make a game, but they figured it out, and that's what they did. So they're going to keep adapting the market. And if we keep fighting against the stupid adaptations to the market, we should hopefully fine-tune the games for them. Forcibly fine-tune these games to something that isn't just a money-hungry, greed-driven experience. Because I miss when games were just about fun. And slowly but surely, these publishers are just killing that. More and more, I'm playing indie games more and more, just because they have a sense of creativity to them. It feels like somebody with a soul made this game. And that's what I want for my game, you know? I want a game made by a person for people. I don't want a just horribly soulless, slave-driven game to be pumped out like a machine to make more money. And you know, the thing with the patent is, a lot of people don't realize this, but Call of Duty World War II is going to have loot boxes in it. They're in the game already. They've been confirmed. In fact, you can watch other people open the damn boxes in the lobby mode. This has all been confirmed. You can just sit there and watch people open the damn boxes. So they know what they're doing. They're working their way up, and they're making it even worse with this multiplayer patent. Hopefully, it's not implemented anything, but the fact that they even got the patent for this bullshit. You could look at the silver lining before I end this video. You could look at the silver lining and go, well, at least Activision is the only one that can use this shitty program now because they put a patent on it. So hopefully it stops other people from trying this shit because they have a patent on it. But we'll see. I don't know. God. How shitty of a thing. I don't even know what they could come up. I don't know what could be worse. I know that's tempting fate. Knock on particle board, but oh, I don't know what could be worse than this manipulation that they're doing. It's just, oh my god. Don't buy into the bullshit. Don't buy into it. Assassin's Creed also has loot boxes. I don't know if you knew that. The new Assassin's Creed game has fucking loot boxes in it. This is the future, guys. A future of boxes. Just invading boxes. God, I hate the word box now. Alright. I'm done ranting for today. I've got some stuff planned for the Fanta's Fright Fest, which I've been completely neglecting. I'm sorry. I made like 1, maybe 2 videos. I've got a gameplay that'll be going up pretty soon. Hopefully tomorrow, unless this is going up tomorrow morning. I might put this up tonight. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to do a Visceral in memoriam because I was looking at Visceral's library and holy crap, they made a lot of great games. So I'm going to do a whole video about Visceral's games and how much it influenced me as a kid. I didn't even know it. So that'll be fun to do. And I will be doing a Dead Space history of. I was already going to plan this. This has nothing to do with Visceral being shut down. But I'm going to be doing a Dead Space history of with like interview videos and cool stuff cut in. So lots more on the horizon, guys. Hopefully I'm not ranting tomorrow because that means bad news happened. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, definitely like it. Share with your friends. Share the word of this bullshit. And as always, have a fantastic day. See ya.